What's the main difference between human and the machine, or drummer and drum machine? And for the first look, the drum machine dominates in every parameter. It is fast, it is precise, it can play more and more, it never tired, it has very wide sound capabilities and parameter locks, randomization, etc, etc, etc. But after all these years of electronic music, drum machine didn't replace drummers. And I talk not about the acoustic instruments in style like rock or metal. A lot of electronic artists use acoustic drums in their live performances and in studio. And there are some reasons I want to talk about.
Now, are you a rusher, or are you a dragger, or are you going to be on my fucking time?
So, the first thing is mistakes. People all have right to make mistakes. Despite of our desire to make everything correctly and accurately, even mistakes make us unique. Telling mistakes, I mean imperfection, not that mistakes when you drop your drumstick or cheat on your wife. I mean these little mistakes that make your music feel alive, like, you know, shuffle, float and rhythm, more shift feels, and other little things that happens when you play in live. And it's fun that drummers spend years and years trying to make perfect groove to be correctly, accurately in every their movings, but their imperfection becomes more important. This leads us to the next point, and it is called articulation. Articulation is the sequence of sound production. It is a really important thing that drummers have been training for a long time, and drum machine players put out of their minds at the day they bought drum machine. Yes, because we love machines to do everything themselves. Imagine that you have to program every step in your sequence from the wave with every parameter, and the pattern will never repeat. And the drummers play that way every time. And what about drum solo? Drum solo is the complex irregular sequence full of articulation and artist technical specifications. Drum solo is the celebration of drummer possibilities, and it is fortress in war against the machine, because the drum solo on drum machine is like guitar solo on Guitar Hero, and it is interesting only for geeks. Everything I said before is relevant for samplers too, except that thing that you can resample your drum kit, your drum machine, any other instrument, make a lot of different samples with different figures. You can make a lot of sequences and modulate everything to get close to original sound of acoustic instrument. Or you can find samples that you want to use, because today we have samples, I think, samples of everything. And the next thing is style and technique of each artist. Yes, each drummer and drum machine operator has its own style, its own sound, its own techniques, but the meaning of techniques in acoustic instrument and in electronic instruments are very different things. This leads us to the first point about little things that make music unique.
Not quite my tempo.
Welcome home, and this is the sampler I want to use to create the drum solo. This is Blackbox for 1010 Music. I think it's the best choice if you want to create some complex project, and because it has 16 tracks and song modes and different other features like granular sampler. And for the reference, I take the drum solo Caravan from the cinema, from the film Whiplash. This is the samples I have. So I put them into 3 outs. First is for kick and toms, second is for snares, and the last is for cymbals. And what else? What else? So what else I use? Yeah, I use granular sampler to control the speed of the drums by controlling the speed of granules. It sounds like. But I had to divide them into 4 different parts with BPM 115 and 75 and slower and slower. So because if you use just one figure to control its speed, it will sounds like this. And on the other side is. Okay, it is interesting, but it's not the drums. And these are different sequences. I was experiment in different parts of the drum solo, so I took the middle part to make the drum solo on this sampler. So that's all. So you can create your own different sequences to make any drum solos. So this is this. tried to record this several times to be more accurate, and the final result you can find on my album, new album Monocaravan, that you can find in every streaming platforms. Please check out my album. It has to be beautiful. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for my channel and have the good time with things.